Hey, everybody, this is Joey from the DK Podcast. Thank you so much for stopping by to view the second half of episode 7, which is actually 7-2, with our guest, Tracey Phillips. If you enjoyed the first half, I'm so sure you will enjoy the second. Let's get into it.
So, with the adults, I more so will get like a session or two in and see where they're at and encourage them to go to OJ.
Yay,
To go to Kayla.
Yes, Kayla, for sure. Put them
Clay,
out there. Yes.
To go to Barry. We got so many dope people.
Definitely.
That are in our city and like pulling for each other.
Yes.
Like it's like.
And they want to see the city healthy.
Swear to goodness.
They want to see your children healthy.
Swear to goodness.
They want to see healthy families.
That
y'all.
is our main objective. Is to make sure we producing nuclear families again.
Yes.
And healthy nuclear families. We don't need no more obesity. Stop going to McDonald's.
Oh God, please.
Stop, man. Like.
Oh
so
no, honestly.
So
I tell my children, because we don't do McDonald's. I tell them, and I told Justin too, it is a laxative. Okay? If you need to boo-boo, that's when you eat McDonald's. But don't even do it then. Because guaranteed, after you eat it, that's what you going to do.
It's not even food.
It's not.
It's not like they literally had studies.
That?
Remember that?
Listen,
where they sat on the shelf for a year.
Yes.
Sat it on. It was like this.
Fries.
It was like this.
And they still look the same.
Y'all might as well eat this.
Listen.
Eat this.
And if you don't know, these people who own these restaurants and these chains, they don't even feed that stuff to their own families. They don't eat it. So if they don't eat it, why y'all eating it? That make sense.
You know what's crazy is though? It's only like that in America because it's edible in these other countries.
Yes,
because they got real meat.
Yes.
They got real food. They're not allowed to. They're not allowed to introduce.
In Africa,
they're not allowed to introduce that stuff in those other countries.
Right. I seen a story where they were talking about the different cereals in Canada versus the cereals here.
Yes.
Fruit Loops don't even look the same.
Listen.
Because a lot of like the dyes and stuff like that. The United States don't care about us.
The red 40, the yellow 5.
Yeah, they don't care about us.
All of that stuff. Like literally yesterday when I was or was it today? Yeah, yesterday when I was relieving my boss, he had some Fruity Pebble bars. He's like, I know you don't really normally eat this, but do you want? I said, if you just started your sentence off saying you don't eat this, what made you think I'm gonna eat it? Because you saying I don't. He attempted to play with the words because you don't know. No, I don't.
Right. He was trying to do that. Yeah.
So I started reading it to him. I said, look at this. I said, you see this red 40, blue 6, yellow 5, ha. Guard gum, the same thing that I told Justin about that drink. Like they got sugar. They label sugar in other ways too. They got ways around it.
Yes, they do.
So you have to really be on it. Like you got to be adamant.
Yeah, you shouldn't eat anything that you can't pronounce.
What you call me a label? A label snob or something?
Yeah, I swear that's what she said.
Yeah,
she called you a food snob. She sure did.
I ain't with that.
Listen,
I'm not with that.
You could come in and redo my cupboards. I don't got no problem with that.
Cool.
I be trying. Like I try to get as much as I can on the healthy tip.
Pause. We ain't doing no trying. You ain't never try to hand me that phone. Try to hand me that phone.
You right.
Can you try to hand me that?
I will.
There you go.
I will do better.
I'm in the process of.
Yes.
I'm in preparation too.
I will do better. I will do better.
You ain't never tried to do nothing.
You so right.
When you was getting out bread, you ain't tried to get it.
Right.
We ain't doing that. You wanted to do this podcast? You want to do that nonprofit? You ain't tried. You just did that.
Exactly. You're so right.
We ain't going to take that approach
That's why I bang with him, y'all. This is the type of healthy friendships that you need in your life.
Facts.
Right? And the environments that you need to be around. Man. You need positivity. You need people that's going to push you, right? That's part of coming home and getting your life together, turning it around. First and foremost, you need God.
That's facts.
And then you need to put yourself in the best environments possible. That's the only way that you're going to make it.
That's true. And it's funny that you speak on environments because Pastor Miles Monroe, somebody that Dave put me on too. She gets lots of shout outs from me. But Miles Monroe, he said that in his household, the environment that his parents created, they had brothels and speakeasies on both sides of their house. They had winos sitting outside the window, cursing like sailors, but they couldn't dare think and fathom about doing so. So when they got sent into the world, they got sent into the world the same way they were expected to come back. But that was based off of the environment and the tone that was set in the household. But that's why both parents are integral. Us being able to do the best we can responsibly to make sure both parents are active and can't be pitted against each other puts that child in the best position to have a healthy outcome.
Yes.
So like again, like I spoke about from the beginning, my father did 25 years. He created these dysfunctional families. Like I got multiple siblings outside of the same, like outside of me and Stacy, none of us siblings on either side of my family had the same parent.
Okay.
And that's because we're twins. So it's just crazy to think that I was on the path to do the same thing, and I did the same thing until now. So now I'm breaking those curses.
Yes.
Because I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna go ahead, like that womanizing stuff, all that playing games with people. And it's corny, like, because at the end of the day, you hurting. And I was up the most bread in my life before I got indicted, and I was empty in a lot of ways. Like I was ready to be done. I just was being lazy with that, because you know why? I was trying to be done. You feel me? So me trying to be done got me done.
Right.
Got me cooked soup, and that was the best thing to happen. Because now, when I did that time, it took all the expectations people had of me for their selves, the expectations they heaped on me. It took it away. It took a lot of the jealousy and the envy that people had towards me that I didn't see. It took that away because I came home and I rode the bus and rode my bike for 16 months.
Same here. I rode the bus.
Like and like it's crazy because again, here goes back to that test thing. So my first time I got a hygiene pass. And one of my bros, he pulled up on me to give me some bread. And it's like I didn't chase nobody down. Like I ain't chasing nobody down to accept no paper or whatever. Like, and to get pulled back into that with that energy. But one of my bros that was really like in my corner when I was gone, he pulled up with on me to give me some bread, and it was cash. And I'm like, bro, I can't. He's like, man, put that. I'm like, man, I'll just get it off you later. He like, for real? You don't need it right now? I was like, what I'm gonna do? I'm going. I'll get it. I'll get it another day, bro. It ain't that serious, bro.
Right.
So then he called me like, bro. So he called me Bus. That's just a name. It's Bus Way. It's just something between me and him. And he's like, hey, Bus, I got this ride for you. Throw the keys to you as soon as we get the insurance together. I said, all right. So it took a little longer than expected, and when it gave me time to think about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so when he came, he's like, bro, you still need that ride? I'm like, no, I'm cool, bro. I'm gonna just catch this bus. He's like, all right, bro, for real? I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm cool. He's like, you need that paper? I'm like, yeah, I'll take that though.
Yeah.
I'll definitely take that.
Yeah.
So it was that and the Marshalls trip, and then a couple other things people did for me.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it was just figuring it out. Like I took the slow route just so I could appreciate it.
For sure.
I used to walk in the rain, and my grandma would be like, it's 3 degrees. You only got that jacket on. I said, G-Rays, I'm cool.
Right.
I just want to experience all these seasons.
Yeah.
Because I'm entering in the best season of my life.
Yeah, of course. That change of mind is something different.
It
is something different. Like, till this day, I could have 2 cars.
Swear, gotta walk.
And I'll walk.
Swear.
And I'll tell people like, Justin, he'll be like, I'll come get you and take you to work.
Don't shake your head, bro.
He'll say, I'll come get you and take you to work. That's my homie, yeah. That's my homie.
And
I'll say, nah, I'm only a couple blocks away from the post office. I can walk. It's okay. Like, I gotta go walk. You know, well, you don't know, but you do know. You see me walking my dog. So I got that house in Homewood, and I walk from my mom's crib in East Liberty all the way to my house in Homewood to go walk my dog then put him away and walk back to my mom's house.
Man, give her a hug for me though, man.
Absolutely. She's still there. You come by and say what's up. But that change of man, it's a peace of mind.
It is. It's funny you say that about walking. Where I walk to? The north side. I be walking from Halliport to the. I'll just go last or talk stuff.
But I see you though. But I don't be knowing where you be going. But I see you. I be like, look at you.
I be like, man,
he on the move again.
Just like, man,
like,
you know,
Dad, where he at now? Exactly. That's what you should start. Where's Tracey? Can anybody guess where Tracey's at today?
But just pop up working out.
Swear.
And it's like I hardly get dressed.
That's a movement, man.
Anything other than
listen to that.
It is. It can be. I hardly get dressed because I'm always ready to do some push-ups, anything.
Yeah.
So and honestly, I have been out of dapper wear for so long. It's uncomfortable for real. Like I've been in comfortable lounge wear for so long. It's just hard to assimilate to that.
Yeah.
But I've been slowly but surely her urging to kind of get my wardrobe back together.
For sure.
But I'll go spend that same money in Lulu or something. Let me go get that Lulu.
Take my daughter with you. That's all she asked for. She wants Lulu so bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's quality, and they guess like we ain't promoting y'all yet.
No, not at all.
Unless y'all coming with free money,
sponsorship.
Unless y'all coming with that sponsorship money, we ain't about to sit here and have no segment about y'all.
We gonna get what's OJ? What's OJ?
That Macklin Fit.
Yes, that's what we gonna go
put
get.
That Trey figure on too.
For sure, absolutely. So let me ask you this: tell me what the future. Tell me what. Give me your 1 year, 5 year, 10-year plan. Go.
Okay, so 1 year is more personal, just to have our engagement become a marriage, have her push a healthy son or sons out.
Yes.
Also, to continue to scale my rental car business or whatever. I rent more so on Toro or whatever, but I'm looking to get some more cars or whatever.
Okay.
Also, I'm also in the process with a few of my guys doing a kind of like not a hostile takeover, but a takeover of this car dealership in Carnegie.
Okay.
And to have that dealer license is going to be like priceless for real, for the things I really want to do. But that's more so the 1 year plan.
Okay.
The 5 year plan would be to not be in Pittsburgh primarily. Okay. But be able to come back and forth with some of the things that are being done here. I never want to not be a part of where I'm from. And the one thing I always had been critical of and criticized of people, especially when we were in the streets, you know them dudes that was like from New York and all that, that like how you from New York and you selling drugs and you ain't the plug. Right. Like how you buying drugs locally? What did you do back home? Right. Why can't you go home and get some drugs? Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same on the positive note. Yes. What are you running from where you can't go home and be a beacon of hope in your community? I like that. That's where it's necessary. Like you figure in South Beach and Florida, the reason why those guys have such a high rate of professional football players in Florida is because they all go back to the community. They could go down there in jewelry and all that because they are there regularly, so the people respect them. So for here, how is it that I ain't gonna call nobody out by name, but how's it that a lot of these organizations that are in the inner city or even on the slightly outskirts don't have dollars coming from people that really made it? I agree. And then it's like people will retire and then want to come and get out of here. Yeah. Because where you been at? Where you been at? Yeah. And it's like they don't feel the love. You shouldn't. That's why we got to make the difference. You shouldn't. Like, we got to make this starts with us. Like if you can't come home from on like during the season, like in the off season or whatever, and have a camp and have real dollars built in. Like we should have little league stadiums.
Yeah.
And like every stadium, every field should be like Graham Field was for Wilkinsburg. Every field should have that type of feeling. Like it should be dope. It shouldn't just be a one-off. We should all our inners like we should be getting back to having high school football.
Yes.
Like, high school football, but not at couple stadium. We should be having them in our backyard.
Yes.
But that it's like, come on.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
You gave me chills.
So like I'm big on gathering and uniting people and I think that the main reason why a lot of people show me love in the tribe is because they realize I'm not competing with them. I'm not competing against them. I'm competing with them.
Right.
Like I want you to win more than me in a lot of ways because your win is my win.
Yeah.
Like because my win is already it's like what Bishop said one day at Petra. He was like, I got some good news and some bad news. He said the bad news is you gonna win. The good news is you already won.
That part.
So that's what I'm rooted in terms of my convictions and about my purpose. And I had been running from it like for a long time, and it's like I had been in programs with probation, all that stuff as a kid, working at the Boys and Girls Club, coaching kids when I was a kid, being like having an impact on kids when I was a kid, positively and then negatively. Like some of my friends follow me in the streets, follow me to the college too. Like I'm somebody that don't like I don't blame none of the things I've been through on my mom, my dad doing 25. None of that. Like I made conscious decisions to be out there.
Yeah.
I came home from Tuskegee. I messed my foot up and came out home to hustle full time. I could have went and modeled in Atlanta. I should have went and did that. I was supposed to do that when I got down there and got settled. And I came home to do what I felt more comfortable with.
That's what I was saying. Like I don't my process, my journey. I don't blame it on, I don't blame it on the people that I was around. Right. Granted, they definitely influenced me.
No doubt.
No questions asked. But it was still my decision.
Exactly.
Because I didn't have to take the route that I took. I was working 2 jobs. I was working at the daycare and I was working at Achieva overnight. So I had money coming in. It was just
like
it was the extra money.
Remember how crazy it was when we moved over, when me and Gav and all them moved, like we moved over there on Jackson and Mellon. Y'all was over there. You and Bro was over that way. And then S and all them was around the corner. It was like we was all tortured it. Like it was wild over there. Like what y'all doing? Like
we had Highland Park jumping.
They didn't know what to do with us over there. They couldn't believe it.
Not at all.
And they thought they was hood right there.
Right.
But they was not ready for.
They wasn't ready at all.
for the debacle, man.
So okay, So now your 10-year.
Okay.
Give me your 10-year.
You
told me your 5.
So that's the 5-year. 10-year. I definitely want to make sure that I own some properties. The nonprofit is really flowing with the model of making sure that trainers get paid, but nobody has to pay for fitness.
Okay.
Like, I don't want people to have to pay for fitness.
Okay.
I don't want people to have to pay to take care of themselves.
Okay.
But I do want, what I do want people to be on the hook for is if they play with people's time. You got to pay if you don't go.
Okay.
But as long as you go, you don't got to pay.
Okay.
But you got to pay a fee for missing.
Okay.
Be a part of the contract. So just
hold people accountable.
Right.
That's important.
To get that.
It's part of life.
Yeah.
Holding people accountable. I like that.
I got a fitness event that I'm attempting to have come together.
Okay.
But we'll talk about that off air. See if you want with your nonprofit to be a part of that.
Okay, absolutely. Well. And I probably can get some whenever you're ready with your nonprofit.
Yeah.
I can give you what I know.
Exactly. And so let me get your take on this. So in my opinion, when you're entering that space and like you're as fresh out as I am, they're looking at you more than the nonprofit. The nonprofit when you're going to to do some of the things that we want to do. Do you believe that's to be the case?
No.
Okay.
No. I believe what you present is what they see, because they don't know nothing else.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
At first, they're seeing the name of your profit, and they're seeing your mission statement.
Okay.
They're seeing your core values.
Okay.
They're seeing your outline of what your nonprofit is, right? And then here come you.
Okay.
And how you present yourself
is a byproduct of that.
Absolutely. And a lot of times, like with my nonprofit is geared to incarcerated or previously incarcerated men, women. I will help men.
Yeah.
But women mainly.
Yeah.
And so I go in there with my backstory.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I let them know who I am, and this is why I'm doing it.
Right.
Right. And so they want to help. They want to help because it doesn't exist.
Exactly.
And what you're trying to do doesn't exist.
Right.
So they're going to want to help you.
Okay.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because I know you're not afraid. But don't be discouraged because of
what you've been through.
Right.
So,
Put it out there.
You know what's crazy is, so before I got out the halfway house, I had spoke to a couple nonprofits and, articulated some of my visions and goals with it, and just said that, I wanted to volunteer and just come under the leadership, and because every great leader has to be a follower of somebody or something. And a part of great leadership is understanding that. And when I tell you that I got the run around, so I think that sometimes people can be intimidated by your passion and
absolutely,
because they see your calling just as well as you do.
Yeah.
And some people they're not egoless enough to allow you to come in, because then you'll end up like Malcolm X. You'll end up like Malcolm X, and they don't want you to shine brighter than them.
Right.
You just really want to shine for him. They want to shine for them.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between people like us and them.
So you got to keep that in mind.
Absolutely.
But I got some gems for you. I'll tell you off air. I got some gems for you that'll help you out.
I need all them.
Cool. So yeah, I think we got a good one in for today. How about you?
I just wanna reiterate how proud of you I am, man.
Thank you.
Just knowing you for like around 30 years, man, and just to know everything that you've been through with losses, like Big Bro passing, and the light he was, talk about, there's only a few people that had been as talented as an athlete, as gifted as he was. Him, Johnny, which was Dirt from East Hills, and the triplets. You could just pick up and play any sport and be the best at it.
Yeah.
And it's it ain't even close. And it's man, when we lost him, I was so hurt. I was I couldn't believe that. And the strength that you had, because of as close as y'all were, and the nature of y'all relationship, man, to see the resilience in you through all of that, it was always dope. And man, I just appreciate who you are and seeing that often. And what we didn't get into was some of the influences. And
go ahead. By all means.
The people that I'm in, that I look at and tip my cap to, that inspire me, that been through what we've been through. You're one of those people. OJ, because OJ, Jay Riz is another one. Jamie, the middle triplet, MB. And there's Clay is another person. There's a whole list of people that's really doing well, that have been through some of the stuff we've been through. And I could honestly say it's just understanding some of the conversations I had with a lot of those people. It's just, it's like drug addiction, when you get fed up with whatever it is, you just, that's what spurs you to change, to grow. It's just, man, F that, man. I ain't doing no more counts.
Yeah.
I ain't doing no more count times. I remember a point where when I was left from upstate, and I was home, the first couple weeks I was home, I used to be like this. from count. And it's like, dang, like when you look back on stuff like that, you like, man, I used to be like, dang, but that's how they get you.
Yeah, that's definitely how they get you. Trust me, I be having my PTSD moments. When I first came home, I came home from boot camp, and Will and my mom and them picked me up, and I was like, he's talking to me, and I'm like, yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir.
He's like,
stop saying that. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I couldn't help it. It took me a minute. Yeah. It took me a minute to get out of that. But yeah, like for sure. Another thing of mine where I feel like I be having PTSD is when people call me Miss Hargrove.
Ah, yeah.
Don't call me my last name.
Swear to goodness.
And put Miss in front of it. Like I feel like I'm in jail again. Don't do that to me.
Swear.
Recently, so my daughter, she was an extra on Mayor's of Kingstown.
Okay.
And
can't tell her nothing.
Right. And so they filmed down at the wall.
Oh wow.
And I walked in there, and granted, I was, because it was a men's prison.
Still,
but I walked in there, and I could just remember going to go visit people who were in there, and I was just like, I don't want to be in here. I'm gonna stand outside. I'm gonna wait outside until whatever. Even though we were only in there sitting down waiting, and they was giving us food and stuff, I was like, I'd rather sit outside because it just brings back too many. Like I'm cool. I don't want to.
And it's funny as you say that about them calling you like, how like so. I had went to something like pertaining to property management in my grandma's building yesterday, and it's like for them to have her name at 91 years old on the board is Audrey. It's like it's so disrespectful.
Very much so.
Right, and it's reminiscent of back in the day when they would have their kids calling you by your first name,
right?
And you 10 times, you 5-6 times older. So it's crazy. But when I was fighting my case in the county, they wouldn't call me my last name. They would just attempt to call me Tracey. And so when I went back in for speaking engagement, it was so wild because this one CO couldn't disassociate with me with being an inmate, with me being down there. We were walking, and it's crazy. I had went through shift command and everything, and when we go to walk in, like into the actual arteries of the building and the main arteries of the building, he's like, "Hey, Phillips, where you going?" I'm like, "You know my last name now?" And I said, I ain't got no reds on.
Right.
You see what I'm wearing? And he's like, "Man." So when we come back up, he's like, "How'd you do it? What do you?" I said, "Listen, all that time you guys spent being mad at me because I had to take action on somebody that was in the same uniform as you. Y'all spent that time being pissed off. I was attempting to tell y'all to build y'all credit, tell y'all different things that I picked up. Read this book, read that book, read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, read this, read Think and Grow Rich. Read these different things that's going to help you switch your mindset, and you'll be a lot better off, and you won't be caught up in this rat race." And by no means am I like up, am I doing amazing from like the financial standpoint yet, but I feel like I'm on my way just because of the mindset shift of taking what we applied in the streets to this. It just take a little longer, but you appreciate a lot more because you ain't got the other stuff to come with it, like the time, the potential to die. Like how many times we've seen good people die in the streets because of people wanting what they got.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Like
we just recently went through that.
I swear.
Twice.
Multiple. And and it hurts.
Yeah.
Bad. And it's like the one particular was so intelligent that it ain't even make sense that he was still out there like that. And it's like, bro, like to the point where our community, because I'm somebody that's just going to be honest with you, bro. You sound like, what do you mean they gave you the city? You're from here. You sound stupid. And so the conversations between us kind of got further and further away from each other. And then to see them not here no more, it was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Even with the other one, my little cousin, where it's like, bruh, chill.
Yeah.
Like, how do I chill? What I'm supposed to do? And it's like, chill.
Yeah.
Like,
you gotta come up with a plan.
You gotta chill.
You gotta sit down and you gotta actually figure it out. It's part of being an adult. You gotta just figure things out.
That's a fact.
But they are loved and they're greatly missed. And the city
is mourning.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely in mourning.
For sure.
But again, I really greatly appreciate you having me on.
I appreciate you coming.
Invitation to me. I absolutely was going to jump at it.
Thank you.
Our stories, as you say, are for surely meant to be told.
Yes.
Not sold. Just appreciate it.
Yep.
Right. And I believe that the impact that your show is going to have and can have is like way beyond our city. Way beyond the limits of our city. Like, and the fact that you named it Dreamcatcher is so fitting because a lot of people aren't capturing their dreams. They're not making their dreams reality.
Right.
And literally all the things that I spoke about in the cell with multiple cellies, including most especially the guy that was telling me I needed to take that 12.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we talked about, we came home doing. And some of it we're doing together. So you're your biggest obstacle. If you don't have no fight, it ain't going to work.
Right.
And my take on it is momentum. Like, so I feel like this about momentum. Oftentimes, a lot of us that do extended periods of time, you have so much momentum and people are looking to you because of the things that you have looked at. Now you're on the other side of. They're thinking that you're going to come home with all this wisdom and all this positive energy, like Wallow, like myself, like OJ Clay, like so many different people, like yourself. And when you come out here and wet the bed, people look at you like you just in the way.
Right.
So now once you wet the bed, people don't like. Now people turn like they do that to you.
Yeah.
And now you can't regather that momentum that you had, that people were so willing to get behind you if you'd have had the right energy, but you got on the internet and just wanted to troll and talk about frivolous stuff and not have no purpose.
Right.
So I waited like a year to get on there. Like I ain't get on. I would be on Chester's page. Shout out to Chestnut. Days be cracking up at this story. I had called him on the phone and we talked about this. So I'd be like looking at things on his page and following different people, following like Mo Legends. That's the dude. He the one that really helped with a lot of stuff I already knew, like affirm a lot of the things I knew about eating healthy and all that stuff.
Okay.
Dude's official. Like he be knowing a lot of stuff. So I'm following these people and I'm following different workout people, men and women. And he's Chess like, oh bro, Trey Bud, you out here weird. You out here thirsty. What you thirsty, bro? You on some penitentiary stuff following all these women. I'm like, bro, they in fitness, bro. I need to see, this is the lane I'm going. He's like, Aaron Donald followed me. They got to follow you back, right? So he'll tell you that. Aaron Donald followed me. That's what he kept saying. I said, all right, he can follow you there, bro. I'm off your page, bro. I'm going to go ahead and make that. I'm going to make a page, bro. Because I think the straw that broke the camel's back for him was
you was using his page.
I was looking at, I wasn't posting content or nothing on his page.
Right.
But I was just looking.
I was
following people.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to get on there prematurely.
Right.
Because a lot of stuff I end up doing, like a lot of stuff I'm doing, if people want to work out with me and all that, I couldn't guarantee that stuff when I was in the halfway house.
Right.
So and then a lot of times I was places working out, doing stuff I wasn't supposed to be at.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be at the library. I'm at the point working out with 4 people, like organically.
Yeah.
But I can't commit to anybody like, oh yeah, meet me down here, and then they lock me in the building.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to be in that position. So I waited.
I understand.
And he just was like, yo, bro, Aaron Donald fault.
He said, no, you messing with my movement,
every
bro.
Every time it was Aaron Donald fault, bro. It was 99.
You messing with Chess movement.
And now we reverse for real. He be on the low. He caught his cut for a moment. He chilling.
Yeah.
Nuts is crazy.
He is. He definitely is. I love you for real. But you know what? I was never on no social media. I just got on there. I've probably been on there for like a month now.
I know that's.
And everybody's when I'm like trying to friend people, trying to figure out exactly. They're like, "Is this really you?"
Yeah,
I'm like, "It's me, y'all. It's me." Like, because I was so against it. I was too. I was like, it ain't for me. I'm low key. I'm private. I don't really like to put my business out there.
It took so much for me to get out that box.
Yeah, I had to get out of it too.
That was that street mentality,
right?
That you was holding on to.
Yep.
Too. That was the last remnants of it.
Yep.
I believe for you.
Yeah.
That level of like paranoia and like, oh, I gotta be dumb low. You had to get out of that.
Yeah. They were like, if you really want this to work, you have to. You cannot not be on social media.
You gotta have that presence.
Yep.
That's true.
So
I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you.
I'm excited for you. Yeah. I love watching your content. I love seeing everything that you do. It's never like you surprise me. Every time I see it, I'm like, what are you doing now? What is he doing now? But yes, I really appreciate you coming on here. And again, I'm proud of you. I love you. I pray nothing but the best for the both of you, right? For sure. And we going to talk. We're going to politic for sure. All right. Well,
Josh, you did your thing too over there, man. You did your thing doing the ones and twos. Shout out to the tech guy.
Shout out to my producer. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up. And Justin will put all of Trey's information in the notes for the podcast. And so thank you guys for tuning in to a great interview. We broke the record.
There you go.
Hey.
That's what happened when you were family.
Right? So just keep looking out for the next episodes, and we will see you guys next time. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. For more information, visit dreamcatchers.org, and we will see you next week for episode 8.